we there yet?
I try to figure out who I am. Not sure what I'm doing here. And the days don't work out the way I thought they would. And before you, there was no one who understood.
Hey everybody, this is John. So this video is going to be a little bit different than our normal videos. This video is actually a little bit hard to make. I wanted to just sit down and record this. I don't know, maybe I won't even post it. And just record kind of our COVID-19 story and how this has affected us, because it's affected pretty much everybody in some way or another. We've been extremely fortunate to have not had any terrible things happen to our family. But for a family that travels full-time, it's definitely affected us, and it's affected our plans. So just to give a little background for those that may be new to our channel, about 2 years ago, our family sold all of our belongings, and we packed what little we kept into our minivan, which is where I'm at right now, because it's the quietest place to record. And we left to travel and lead a nomadic life. We started by going all over the United States and visiting all the states, visiting national parks and historic landmarks and all sorts of things like that. And after that, we drove to northern Mexico for a little bit, and then we flew to Guatemala for a month, and then we came back, and then we decided that we were going to go drive to southern Mexico and stay for an extended period of time. And so we did. We drove all the way from Idaho down to the state of Chiapas in Mexico, and we've been there for 7 months. We're not there anymore. We actually were supposed to stay until May 15th. It's still April. So we were supposed to still be there, but we decided to leave, and the reason we decided to do that is we love the country of Mexico, and it's an incredible place, but Chiapas, where we were specifically, had a lot of potential for things to go really bad when things are going bad. And so we decided to leave. We actually left overnight. From one day to the next, we said we were going to leave. We threw everything we could fit in our car, and we drove all the way back up through Mexico in 2 days. It was a very long 2 days. I actually didn't record any of it because it was extremely stressful. We got stopped all the way going up, and it was, anyway, long story short, it was stressful. Only a few days after we left, many of the states in Mexico began shutting their borders to foreigners. And even in the state Chiapas where we were, people started blocking the roads, and just a little bit of a mental shift towards foreigners because of fear of them bringing the virus. It's a valid concern, and so we're glad that we left and we made it back to the United States, and we've just been sheltering in place like we've been told to do, quarantine, and staying at home since then. It's been almost a month now since we've returned from Chiapas. To be honest, it's been really hard. I wasn't gonna get all emotional about this, but we know a lot of people that are going through a lot of hard things because of this. Obviously, the economy has suffered a lot because of things needing to shut down and stuff, and so we have a lot of friends back there in Mexico who've had to shut down their businesses and who have been going through some really hard times because of just even the economic implications of this crisis. You know, it's been hard. It's been hard just to sit at home and know that all this is going on and seeing how it's affecting people. I have a brother who works in the healthcare industry, and it's a little bit scary, honestly, to know that he's out there. You know, he's there in the hospital with this virus, and we're very grateful for all of those that are really doing their best to help those that this virus has affected directly. So what does this mean for our family, a traveling nomadic family? You know, what do we do now? Well, obviously we're not traveling, and we won't be traveling until restrictions are lifted, until this thing blows over, because it's just not safe, and it's not responsible either. And so we are following all of the precautions and the things that we've been told to do. But what does it mean for our channel, which is travel centric? Well, honestly, in the short term, it's not going to affect our channel very much, because we have a huge backlog of videos that still need to be edited. Like I said, we were in Mexico for 7 months, minus a little stretch where we went to Guatemala and came back. So we have all sorts of adventures exploring waterfalls and ruins and climbing volcanoes and doing all sorts of cool stuff. And we're super excited to share these videos with you. In fact, for me, it's very therapeutic being in quarantine and lockdown, to be able to go back and edit these videos and relive some of the adventures that we've had while we can't be outside, because we're very much an outside family, and we love being in the outdoors and adventuring. And so reliving some of these adventures while we're in lockdown is definitely a blessing. So for our channel in the short term, it's not really going to affect us much. As many of you know, I have a full-time job. I work for a software company, 9 to 5, every day. And so my time to edit videos is actually very short. It usually is in the middle of the night when everyone's sleeping, is when I finally have a free moment to work on videos and get them done. And I do it because I like it. I enjoy it. And when people, you know, like it too, when we see your comments, your thumbs up, it just gives me a boost as well, that, you know, we're providing maybe some useful information to other people, maybe a little bit of entertainment. And so that's why we do it. That's why I keep doing it. So in the short term for our channel, it won't affect it. Hopefully this pandemic will pass quickly, and life will be able to return back to normal. Our plans after this, after we get out of lockdown, well, I'm not going to tell you. We do have some plans, and they're pretty awesome. But right now, who knows when they'll happen, if they'll happen. And you know how life can sometimes just throw curveballs at us, so things might change. So stay tuned for that. Meanwhile, we'll continue to share with you our Mexico adventures, and if we get to the end of those, well, we'll see where we go from there. But thank you so much for all those that have subscribed to our channel, all those that comment, who leave us thumbs up. It really means a lot to us, and especially during this time when we can't go anywhere and can't do anything. Our hearts and prayers go out to all those who are suffering from this crisis, and let's all stay safe, stay home, do those things we're supposed to do, and we'll get through this. I know we will. I have hope that this thing will pass, and I think that we'll all be better for it in the end, even though there's definitely a lot of suffering and hardship that people are having to face. I think it's brought a lot of people closer together as well, and it's made us think a little bit about those things that matter most, which is our family, which is our friends, the people that we love and care about. And so anyway, stay safe, wash your hands, do those things you're supposed to do, and we'll have another adventure for you next week. So look forward to that. We'll see you on the next one. All right, take care.
Are we there yet?